Pogba versus Souness, a rivalry we never knew we wanted, but is exactly that. A rivalry which seems to simmer down for a number of weeks, however, undoubtedly always resurfaces with these images flooding your social media whenever Pogba hasn't controlled a game or seemed to be doing one of his characteristic dances in the changing room or at a family party. But the question lies, which one couldn't lace the other's boots? Albeit entertaining, is it really that Souness is harshly critical of Pogba, more so than any other player? Or is this a frenzy which has spiralled and been caught up in the whirlwind which we call social media? The way fans and clubs have adapted to social media over the last few years has been interesting. We've seen the likes of fan-speared channels like this guy and, well, these guys. Always feeding us what is usually entertaining complaining. These have become increasingly popular, and the rallying cry to get behind your team online now completely takes up the entirety of some people's tweets. And with anything surrounding Pogba and Souness, you know these tweets are going to get attention. Although saying that, whether it is television punditry or in his newspaper columns, the former Liverpool captain appears to reserve a particular level of disdain for Pogba, regularly questioning the Manchester United's midfield's ability and understanding of the game. The France international has been branded a YouTuber with an attitude problem who only plays for himself. Ever since Pogba returned to Old Trafford in 2016, his actions both on and off the pitch have been scrutinised by Souness, and that releases the vocal cords of the fans online. But it has now gone past the point of solely Souness versus fans, and now we see them both firing shots at one another. I don't even know who he was really, Pogba told the United podcast. I heard he was a great player and stuff like that. I know the face, but not the name. Like I said, I'm not someone that watches a lot of punditry, I watch a lot of football, but I don't stay after the game to listen to what they say about why they did this or why they did that. I like to focus on football. This was then cherry-picked and blew up on Sky Sports.
To come out and say you'd never heard of Graeme Souness, I thought was, really was below the belt.
That was a big build-up, Cara.
I'm happy with that.
Graeme can show him the medals. Not a World Cup medal, but he can show some
exactly,
other medal.
All this thing in football comes to mind. Put your medals on the table.
He's got a few, Graeme. He's got a few.
So, let's wipe those tables down and lay out whose you would rather have. Let's take a look at both players, shall we, to really see who's out on top. Souness, now retired, was the beating heart of an all-conquering Liverpool team of the 1980s, but also won medals playing for Sampdoria, Rangers and Middlesbrough. The most successful period of Souness' career was, of course, at Anfield, where he helped the Reds to 5 First Division titles, 3 European Cups, 3 League Cups and 3 Charity Shields. Souness also tasted success in Italy, winning the Coppa Italia with Sampdoria, and as his playing days wound down, he won the Scottish Premier Division and Scottish League Cup with Rangers. His no-nonsense approach to the game and his tough tackling gave him a rugged midfielder reputation and saw him amass a total of 18 medals over the span of his career. Paul Pogba, on the other hand, is considered the opposite, a technically gifted midfielder with silky dribbling and ability to ping a cross-field pass and possessing the odd thunder rocket in his locker. Still playing, Pogba has racked up at Juventus 4 Serie A titles, as well as winning the Coppa Italia and Supercoppa twice. Pogba has won the Europa League, scoring in the final against Ajax, and also the Carabao Cup during his second stint with the Red Devils, and most notably achieving World Cup success in 2018 when he scored in the final to defeat Croatia. Pogba, currently in his late 20s, with time still to win more, has currently got his hands on 11 medals in total. I mean, both players have achieved great things in the game, and with Pogba still playing, who knows what else he'll pick up during his career. I think that this is a debate for when Pogba retires. However, you need to take into account how the game has evolved over the last few decades. The physical and technical demands on today's players is unmatched by Souness' era. In football and ability, I think we both know who the better player is.